Alright guys, welcome to the crypto jungle, and are you ready to ride the lightning? That's right, we are going to talk about Ripple, XRP. What is it? We all know what it is. I'm pretty sure everyone on this channel has already known a lot about XRP, but if you don't know, you're about to. Alright, so let's get into it. So, let's turn that off. There you go, it's off. All right, so XRP, guys, XRP is up 11.35% today. If you can go right now on the link below to coinspot.com.au and actually go and buy yourself some for 76 Australian cents for one XRP. XRP is quite possibly one of the most undertrodden, undervalued assets out there. It's sitting at number 7 on CoinMarketCap, and it rightly should be a heck of a lot higher. Now, if you don't know what it is a global payment system. So it's going to be replacing SWIFT. So right now, banks, when they send your money, it takes 3 or 4 days for you to send money from, say, Peru to Germany. With Ripple, it takes 2 or 3 seconds, maybe 3 or 4 seconds, depending on how slow it's going. But yeah, this is what it does. Now, the reason I want to talk about this today, I know it's not a low cap altcoin. It's a very high cap altcoin. It's number 7, as I said. But the reason I want to talk about it is its potential. And the fact of the matter is it's been suppressed. And it's been suppressed by the powers to be for a long, long time. Now, you can make of that what you will. So if we go to the chart here, I mean, crikey. January the 31st, stuff, whatever, in March, you could have picked Ripple up for 0.007985 Aussie cents. And then the bull run started. And Ripple went up a little bit, and quite a lot there. I mean, that's quite a huge pump. And then it went absolutely parabolic when we headed into December the 1st. And it went all the way from 25 cents Australian, 25 cents US, sorry, to $3.40. $3.40. And then it just dropped back down. So the question you've got to ask yourself is, firstly, why did it pump? And second, why did it drop back down? Well, it pumped on a rumour. It pumped on the fact that people saw that it was going up and they FOMO'd in because they didn't know what it was, and they heard that it was some kind of payment system and yada, 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 yada. People didn't really understand Ripple back then in the way that we do now. And then, buy the rumour, sell the news. It pumped and it dumped hard. But it still retained its value before the pump. Before the big pump. So it still had a first pump, and then it retained the value. And then ever since then, it's kind of been in this really bad sloping downward channel, culminating in the Wall Street's best pump, which was here, where it went from 24 cents all the way to 63 cents, and then dropped back down again. And then, of course, this was a first pump here with the SEC. It was here, sorry, the SEC basically deciding that they were going to sue Ripple. Where were we? 2019, yeah. So this was this pump, and then it started going up organically, and then the SEC got involved, and then suddenly there was this huge drop down, and that's what we've seen here. Sorry, this is the SEC pump here. My apologies. Yeah, so it jumped all the way down to 14 cents, which is ludicrous for a coin like this. Right, what does it say about Ripple here? So even on CoinMarketCap, it gives you a big distinction between XRP and RippleNet. So XRP is the currency it runs on a digital payment platform called RippleNet, which is atop of the distributed ledger database called XRP Ledger. While RippleNet is run by a company called Ripple, the XRP Ledger is open source and is not based on blockchain, but rather the previously mentioned distributed ledger database. So it's a ledger. It's a ledger system, and it's much speedier than anything on the market. So it's actually uses independent validator nodes to basically validate the transactions, as opposed to something like Bitcoin, which is proof of work mining. Anyone can be a Ripple validator. Okay. So that's the technicals, but let's just talk about what I think. I think that this coin is suppressed for a reason. I think that this, like, in my opinion, this is only my opinion. Now, you need to understand this is not financial advice, it's just what I think. Now, I've been a conspiracy theorist for quite some time, and you can claim the tinfoil hat's very firmly wedged on my head, and I probably agree with you. But the way things are going at the minute, I can clearly, in my head, see that this is not only the future of money, it's also the lifeblood of it. So think of it like this. You've got all these banks moving money around the world. It costs them a lot of money to move that money. And right now, the only way they can do it is using Swift. And Swift takes 3 or 4 days, and it's basically banks talking to each other and going, "Hey, John, have you got that cash?" "Oh, yeah, Bill, yeah, I've got that cash." "All right, great, send it over," right? 3 or 4 days. And it's almost like carrier pigeon territory, guys. I mean, it's like running in the First World War. So yeah, what Ripple does is it just speeds up the whole process. Now I've got to be quick because I'm running out of storage space. I just got a message on my computer. Right, so I'll just say something funny first. So my wife and me, we've had a discussion. We've bought a bit of Ripple. I've been in Ripple for a little while. I wasn't bullish on it to start with. Back in 2017, I missed out on this massive pump, but I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I believe it could pump absolutely parabolically, and it's already starting to, as I said, ride the lightning now. Now, the joke is, we call it Ripple for nipple, because my wife decided that she wants some breast enlargement, all that kind of stuff, and I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no to that. So Ripple for nipple. That's what this is. So when this pumps, which I believe it will do very, very soon, then there you go. We're going to get some Ripple. We're going to get some nipple as a result. Okay, so the news. Basically, Ripple's being sued by the SEC. At the minute, it looks like the case is going really quite well and in Ripple's favour. Even a judge the other day even said, "My understanding about XRP is not only does it have a currency value, but it has a utility that distinguishes it from Bitcoin and Ether." Yeah, so as I said, it's just silly. They're falling on their own sword. The judge is basically agreeing with Ripple at the minute. Nuts. So yeah, this is basically a really good thing, and I think that Ripple's price it's already bouncing since this news, and also the news that the SEC has determined that all crypto sold by the cryptocurrency exchanges was not sold illegally. It wasn't sold as a security. It's only employees of Ripple or Ripple, the company, that are actually being held accountable for this, which has opened the gate for basically the relisting of Ripple on Kraken, on Coinbase, on all of the big exchanges, Bitfinex, whatever. Okay, so this is fantastic news for Ripple, and it's going to see huge price acceleration, which it already has over the last couple of days, as a result of it. Okay, so could this potentially be the starter on the rocket? Well, in my opinion, yes, I think this could be, and I think this is a very good start for the lawsuit, and it's going to really, really help Ripple gain massive momentum moving forward. So that said, I wanted to go over something very quickly, which is the XRP Rich List. So I just wanted to prove how early adoption is in the world right now, just not in terms of just all crypto. Ripple is number 7 on the charts. It is one of the biggest cryptos out there. It's well known, it's trod upon by a lot of people, it's spat upon by a lot of people, but it's still one of the biggest and it's one of the most well known. How many people do you think are involved in Ripple? Answer: this is the number of wallets. 2,652,067. That's it. That's it. Okay? Most people I know who have XRP have 2 or 3 wallets because they would have lost one, or they have one in one exchange, one on an offline wallet, some on a ledger. You know, they look after their crypto in different ways. I mean, me personally, I use a crypto bank and I have it on a ledger and various other things. But yeah, so this number I think you could divide it by 3, and that would exactly be how many wallets, how many individuals there are who are involved in Ripple at this current moment in time. How many people are there on the planet, do you think? Well, I'll tell you. As of now, there are 7,854,028, 28,250. Whoa, it's going up quite a lot. 259, 260, lots. There are lots and lots and lots of people. Now, if all these people decided to get into XRP, then I mean, there's a lot of people in the world. There's a lot of XRP, but I mean, realistically, you're looking at, if we did the calculations, you're actually looking at about 5, 6 XRP per person. And this can be broken down, XRP can be broken down into hundreds, if not thousands, of particulates. All right. So, imagine you coming home from work and you've had a whole month of work and you're earning 0.0002 XRP. Imagine if you'd got in now. Not financial advice, but I'm just letting you know that there's only so much XRP and there's only so many people and only so much time that you can actually get this asset. So that said, let's talk about the all-important thing here, which is where I think the price is going to go. Short term, based on history, I mean, this thing pumps, other than Dentacoin, which I already reviewed, this thing pumps like nothing else on the planet. Yeah. I fully see us, with all this good news, actually going to maybe $1.50. So yeah, 2 timesing. $1.50 within the next, I'd say 3 weeks, 4 weeks, we'll be up at $1.50. And sky's the limit after that. Once we break that resistance barrier of $1, things are going to start flying. And this thing moves, as I said, like nothing else on Earth. So it is a rocket ship. Once you're on, you're on. I think potentially we could be hitting all-time highs by the end of next month. End of April, I confidently predict that we'll be on about $3 something. And following on by the end of the year, I'd be very surprised if we're not at $5 plus. I fully believe that XRP at the end of this bull run will be at about $15 to $20. Guys, we haven't seen anything yet. This thing is going to go mental. It's not just XRP, it's all sorts of coins, but XRP has a massive use case potential. As I said, it's got the bank of all the central banks behind it. It's got Visa, MasterCard. Go and do your own research of who's involved with Ripple and who's already using XRP. All right, so that said, that's pretty much all from me. Make your own research, do your own analysis, have a little look, and see what you think. Have a look in the comments section. Tell me what cryptos you think you want to have a look at or you think you want me to review in the future. And let me know if you have XRP, if you're thinking about buying it. And yeah, connect, have a chat. And I'll see you on the next one. So rock and roll. I hope you like the little bit of rock music at the beginning of this. Let's ride the lightning together. And I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Bye-bye.